Hi, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Batcast. Ryan, I'm Upper. Sit down with Bragon Ketty to talk about Batman, the animated series. And this week's episode is Beware the Creeper. How you doing today, sir?
The only creepy part of this episode was Harley's date suggestion, shall we say? Otherwise, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'll definitely take the suggestion from last time. Taking my Harley for a ride instead of her coming out of the
Ugh.
the, the pie. But we'll get to that as we get there soon. But as I said, this week's episode is Beware the Creeper. It is the second to last episode that we will be doing, which is the 23rd episode to air and the 23rd episode produced, airing November 7th, 1998. Do you remember what you're doing November 7th, 1998?
I believe that I was listening to the top 40 song One Week by Bare Naked Ladies.
It's been
On weeks he looked at me. Sounded like one of Joker's thugs there for a second.
so this would be like 5 days away from my 18th birthday. So I, in theory, probably should have like a memory of what I was doing this day, but I really don't. So, because that was too long ago. So 25, like 27 years ago,
Uh,
something
You
like
hadn't even heard about Y2K yet.
that. No, yeah, so I think we're a year away, so I think it might have been starting to ramp up at this point. I think,
Yeah.
because that was a big thing for Office Space, and that probably came out in like what 99, I think, or 98.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, I remember. Yeah, it came out in 1999. Yeah, but I remember. I do remember being at one buddy's place on New Year's Eve, 1999, as we were waiting to go to the other buddy's place to party for the night, and yeah, and like we were watching like the countdown, for like that because of time zones and stuff. Like there are some countries that had already hit midnight at this point, and we're all like, yeah, nothing's fucking happening over there. Everything's fine. So like, why are we all freaking out for? Or is that, or it could have been like because we actually fixed it, but mostly not. I think it was mostly, yeah, overblown. I think, but
Yeah, my dad was like, "We're gonna be eating from cans. We're gonna be like having to get like like candlelight dinners and stuff like that." I'm like, that doesn't sound so bad. It's like you're gonna get shot in the street. I'm like, okay, settle down there. I'm 9.
Like I'm glad you prepared that, but I think that's a little much at this point. Yeah, we're not quite to the movies apocalypse yet. Yeah, maybe now soon, but definitely not then.
Yeah, I'd take that apocalypse over this one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this episode is written by Steve Gerber and Rich Fogel and directed by Dan Reba.
So Rich Fogel, I was looking at the production notes. He was saying that they had as one of the earlier ideas for the Creeper being brought into the show. They wanted to make him like a kind of recurring element of the show's world, and they originally like had a couple ideas, but like the crew had kind of settled in for like what they wanted to do in terms of like how to adapt the Creeper to like the kind of BTOS surroundings. But they had wanted to do the Creeper for a while, and I guess because they were kind of coming towards the end of the show, that's when they were like, well, let's get him in there. And I have a quote here from Bruce Timm, I believe. Let me make sure. Yep. So we'll figure out to make it look flashy and have a yellow guy jumping around in this dark deco city. And the crew attempted to include him in the second season. He and the writers never got to make an episode with his inclusion because some of the proposed ideas, none of the proposed ideas convinced them. Ultimately, it was felt that a single episode wouldn't be enough to handle the Creeper's origin as well as a plot involving Batman. And we'll get into it when the origin happens, but this is a different take on the Creeper's origin because Creeper to me is what like Clarion or like Etrigan was like for like you and like we did that episode. Like I knew absolutely nothing about this guy. In fact, I had to probably do more research about like kind of him than I do for like most of the kind of side characters. Like I know more about Satana than I do the Creeper.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. For me, yeah. The only thing I know about the Creeper is that there was a character named the Creeper. Like if you even asked me like before this episode, like what his like alter ego name was, I'd be like, I have no idea, and I barely remember what it is now. And I think it's actually the only reason why I know what it is for certain is because I see it's on my screen right now on the IMDb page, and it's Jack Ryder. But if it wasn't
yeah.
for that, I'd be like, it's maybe Jack.
Yeah, and I do remember watching this episode. I don't know if I saw it like around its debut, but yeah, it was it definitely stuck out to me because this opening, man, I mean, wow. Like
Yeah, because it starts off like, yeah, Jack Ryder's like an on-air personality guy, and he's like at the Ace Chemicals doing that. What was it like 10 years later that the Joker's accident there? Or,
somewhere between 7 to 10, yeah.
yeah, yeah, he's doing that, and then this and it's like some like flashy like Dateline or esque type show sort of thing, where he's like doing like at this place X amount of years ago, this is where the Joker like was first made sort of thing, and I got like it. And I wouldn't have figured that would have been like common knowledge or like or the cops would have been good enough to like make note of that for the come out and like how like the Joker's origin like came to be.
Yeah. Well, even like think of Ace Chemicals. Like at first I was like, why would they leave like everything the way it was? Like
Yeah,
like there's no lid on that vat.
no, no,
Like the
yeah,
giant vat.
yeah. I was gonna say you think there was like I imagine because like that probably wasn't the first accident to happen there that made the Joker sort of thing. So you think after like if it was like at this point, well, everyone like knows about it. Uh, you would think, yeah, they think they would have like made like the walkways a little bit more safe, a little bit more covered, or covered the vat or whatever too. If it was like if the accident is this well known, like the and I keep on saying HVAC, but that's not right. But like the uh, not the
Health and safety.
yeah, the health and safety people. Yeah, I was trying to figure. I trying to remember what the acronym for them was, but it was like not coming to me. So I was just like, "Why the fuck use my brain for it?" Don't get out, folks. Yeah, health and safety would have like they take them to task or whatever. But again, it's Gotham City, so like who knows? Like, red tape there probably takes a bit longer than usual, I would think, with all the shit that goes down there. So.
Bureaucrats are the real criminals. Yeah.
Like Gotham City is just like really an experiment. He's like, yeah, we just like tie up
It's a
everything,
psyop.
yeah, like see what happens. Yeah, some like, yeah, like it's like the shit like CIA, yeah, or like what's Amanda Waller? Like, what's she run?
Oh,
What's the
Argus.
yeah, Argus? Yeah, it's like an Argus like psyop.
Oh man, that'd be fun. Yeah, it's like Arkham City, but like then like Batman realizes like, oh no, I'm actually a prisoner here. It's like, no, you're just the attack dog that keeps the prisoners in line. Uh, so yeah, as Jack Ryder's doing this this kind of like expose on like the Joker, he's like it was I think he said 7 years, like 7 years tonight that this individual that we know as the Joker came in. So they had made mention of the Joker's real name as Jack Napier. They do a little bit of a retcon here because they say his true identity unknown, but he's used many aliases. I'm like, I do like that a little bit that they went back and said like he's had many names. It's a little like when we did the Mad Love episode a couple weeks ago, where it's like he's got many different backstories. Like he's just kind of used as like smoke and mirrors, and they actually did a reference back to Mask of the Phantasm. Did you catch that when he said like he was a upstart for the Valestra mob?
Yeah, yeah, the note, yeah, that I think there's like the only like the second time that his backstory was referenced like who he was before he was like the Joker. Yeah, it was like that in the the backstory of Mask of the Phantasm. Yeah, so
They kind of made him look a little like John Dillinger. It was kind of cool. And then yeah, Bruce is like watching like from Wayne Manor, and he's just like he's like sitting with like his fingers under his chin, just like very composed, and he's just like focused, like airtight on the screen. And Tim's like walking by, he's like, Bruce, you watch this every year. Do something else. Go be Batman. Like that's probably the most unhealthiest thing you could do right now, but it's healthier than this.
yeah.
And Bruce doesn't say anything. He's just like, "Oh right, I forgot, Mr. Obsessive." And this is all going on live, by the way, because that's where like Bruce is watching, and it's a good thing Bruce was watching, and Joker was counting on Batman watching, as he explains, because he's sitting up on like the higher catwalk in the background and just waving at the camera. He's like, "Hi," and yeah, Batman just like, "Shit, we gotta get to Ace Chemicals right now."
See, folks, I'm going to tell you a little something about backstory of TV stuff. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, when the shit's live, like it's not actually like live because of stuff like this.
Yeah. So I
It's
had to
like,
get Janet Jackson's boob.
yeah. It's like live to tape and like made and kind of like edited to make it to look live. Yeah, so like for like stuff like this.
Yeah. And yeah, so Joker's like, saying to Harley, like, I know Batman's watching and I'm gonna drag him right here. So like he can't forget our anniversary. And the other thing that was really cool was when they did this like dramatic reenactment of like Joker getting thrown into the acid. Because it was very like they made it look like, I don't know if it's like specifically the Alan Moore Killing Joke like comic book kind of panel, but like I mean short of the Red Hood thing, but it was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And did you catch Joker's goons? Why
Yeah,
Ayana?
yeah. I was like the first one goes. So yeah, I was noticing like make I kind of like mentally making a joke of his haircut, and it kind of looks like the bowl cut of one of the Three Stooges. Then Batman takes care of him. The next guy comes up, and he's like, "Why I oughta yuck," and does like the hands on the face thing. He's like, so I was like, "Yep, yeah, they're definitely doing a Three Stooges
I
reference here."
loved it. So good.
So it made me think, which made me think, like, I think they're about due to have like another like reboot. I think because I think it's been a while since like the last time they tried to be reboot. I think.
Why did that not get a sequel? Like that should get like that's printing money. I don't know what the box office was for that, but it should have been
Like
good.
no, like I think I like barely registered to me that it was came out because I think I didn't even know about it till like well afterwards. So like I don't think it made a dent in the public eye or anything. So I think if marketed correctly, I think maybe one of the things where like if marketed correctly and like people know that might be my own because I didn't even as I said I didn't even know like the last that movie that like that was like a thing because I think I remember being at like the Canada Computers in Newmarket like when I first like the first year I moved there and they had on like on TV there was like there was playing some old Three Stooges, and like some kid was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's good." Then I made a comment to like one of the guys that work there, and like, I wonder when if that's going to be rebooted. And apparently, like, they had I think it was like not too long after like that. I think that movie or it was just about to come out, and I had zero idea. And then I think well after that, I was thinking about that and looked it up, and I was like, "Oh fuck, there was a movie around that time." I had no idea. So.
Larry David as a nun is something I'm never gonna forget.
When did that come out?
I want to
Because
say
I
like
think
2010, maybe
because I think that was
20,
2012.
yeah, 2012, yeah.
So I think was that when one of the guys from Two and a Half Men was on it, or was that Michael Chiklis was one of the guys? Yeah,
in
yeah,
Three
Sean.
Stooges?
No, Sean Hayes. That was who I was thinking. Never mind.
Oh, Sean
Yeah, yeah,
Hayes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I was thinking of, I was mixing him up with the brother from Two and a Half Men.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is where Joker like ambushes Jack Ryder in the episode because he throws rubber chickens with Joker gas in them, and like the catwalk below where like Jack and his crew are, and they all start laughing and like it takes a minute for Jack to realize what's going on because he's like, guys, what are you doing? We're live. And Joker swings by like Tarzan on a rope. He's like, "No, I'm live. You're dead." And then he like climbs down. He's like, you're doing a poor job at reenacting what happened that day. Hey, let's do a reenactment right now. I'll be Batman, you be me." And he picks up Jack and throws him right in the acid.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was like around when this happened is when I made the note in my head that like they should have like health and safety should have done something like when Joker had the accident there. Yeah, because he it's like easily just throws him like over the edge and like right into the vat. It was
Yeah, and like that's when yeah, Joker's like just kind of laughing. Oh, I love the touch where like Harley and the goons have like the judges at the Olympics like raising like the signs of like 10 out of 10 like
yeah, and and then like I think that's when Batman just gets there like a touch too late, and he's like, oh,
yeah.
and he calls me crazy or something to that effect. I think.
Yeah. And he's like, make our old friends feel unwelcome, boys. And yeah, he sicks the Three Stooges on him. And the this is the part I remember as a kid watching this because I'm like, this is actually like kind of dark. Was when like Jack is like managing to get out of the vat. And Joker keeps pushing him back in, like kicking him back in several times. Like he's like, oh my gosh, this poor man. And then Joker gets like real, like just kind of sadistic here, where he says, like, "Oh, look at this guy's effort. I ought to give you a cigar." And then he gives him a stick of dynamite.
And I was just like, that's probably not a good idea because I have a sneaking suspicion that stuff is probably fairly flammable,
Yeah, yeah, and,
which I probably think is probably the idea, but
yeah. It was. That's the other thing is like for insurance purposes, like when you're the company that created the Joker, even indirectly, like just go the way of arson, bro. Like
yeah, yeah, I'm
in a
sure like
fictional setting, I am suggesting this, folks.
yeah, I'm sure the insurance premiums at that place now, even 7 years later, is probably not cheap.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
It's gonna cost you if you make the Joker, even indirectly.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the other thing? Oh yeah. So like, Joker's like fighting with or waiting on Batman to kind of like get up to him, and he's like, oh, I loved his line here. What was it? How about that, Bats? You broke my face and got 7 years of bad luck. Are you going to try for 14, or are you going to raise that Anchorman out of the ocean? Because like, I guess the explosion like caused like the drain to like kind of take
No,
Jack
I,
down with him.
no, I think at one point, I think the Joker might have activated the drain. I think,
Okay, yeah, it makes more sense.
yeah, I think is what, I think is what happened. But yeah, it's what, yeah, it goes up and then this has inevitably has like the the tube that goes right into the bay or whatever. Yeah, so and then then as he says that, Batman just kind of pauses for a second. They kind of have his tear down. He's like, ah, fuck yeah, you do. You do got my number, Joker, and they take off to the tube or whatever, and all they see is like his blazer like raised to the top in the midst of like the crap that got put on the tube into the water, and it just kind of starts burning and kind of goes off, and he's just like, oh fuck, he's kind of dead.
Which ought to make you think, like we were going to see what happens to Jack Ryder in a second, but like if that's burning your clothes,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, what is that doing to your skin? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
corrosive as shit, man.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I guess the Ace Company was kind of made like a more toxic chemical. He's like, fuck it, if anybody's gonna land in here, they're gonna be dead instead of just turn. So that so they can't make another Joker, and apparently that even take.
You know, there's part of me that wonders like what that chemical is actually designed for.
Yeah,
Like the one that
what's the end result of like having those? Yeah, because it's got to be for something. Yeah.
is it paint stripper? Is it like it can't be a cleaning agent? Like it ripped the like paint off a car. Like probably ripped the paint off a tank. Yeah, it's like anti-Teflon. Like what is it? Like we needed something as toxic as Teflon, so we went a step further. We said to the Teflon guys, "Hold my beer." But yeah, so like Batman assumes that Joker, that Jack Ryder is dead, and so he's just kind of like, "Well, our work here is done, Robin." It's like, I mean, I guess like we could, like find his body for his loved ones or something, but I guess we're not.
Well, you saw that jacket. He's probably like mostly dead, mostly dissolved by now. So what the fuck? What do you think? We're not the Tim Burton Batman. We don't. Yeah, we just this is just like material. We don't have like a good suit
Yeah,
that will protect
that
us.
Batman blew up the chemical plant.
Yeah, yeah. He knows what's up. Yeah.
Yeah. So then as they're like walking away, out of the sewer comes this figure, and we realize that like Jack Ryder survived, but he looks a little different.
Okay, like halfway to the yellow bastard of Sin City.
Oh yeah, that's a good reference. Yeah, yeah. Because at first I'm like, oh no, this is how the Yellow Fates gets more, kind of watered down and accepted in society. We don't want that.
No.
But no, this is the Creeper. So the Creeper is in fact a DC Comics character. If you didn't pick up that in the intro that we kind of made mention of there, he is a Gotham City reporter, Jack Ryder. And actually, if you play the Arkham games, like Jack Ryder is in there. I remember specifically him getting captured by like a crazy cult leader, Deacon Blackfire, in the Arkham Knight game. So I
Yeah,
was
and when which one was that one? Do you
no
remember?
the last one.
Okay. I'll have to actually keep on thinking I should do this stream the game so I remember stuff because I don't remember that part yet. Because I was going to say like I don't I as I started off this episode, I remember that the Creeper is a character, but I didn't remember actually seeing him in anything. But I had played that's what the Arkham Knight was the last one, I think.
That was the Arkham Knight one. Yep.
Yeah. So I definitely had played that one and finished it, but I definitely don't remember that. So that was he just Jack Redder in that, or did he actually turn
Yeah,
into
as
the
far as
Creeper?
unless there's some like fringe DLC out there I don't know about.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, but as I said, like before this episode, I probably wouldn't have remembered like Jack Ryder being connected to the Creeper. So like I may have caught it and then just didn't make that connection really.
And
Is
so yeah,
is it that one that the man bat thing happens, or is
yeah, jump scare.
yeah like right at the beginning? That's like right at that near the beginning of the game, I think. Yeah,
Uh,
I think it's like one
yeah,
of
I
the
think
first.
so.
I think it's like the one of the first things. It's you like, yeah. I think when you start the game, I think it's like the first thing to fucking happen.
Yeah.
So I like to think that was like a nod to the series where like the first thing that happens is the Man Bat episode. So
That almost got me as bad as like I'm replaying Mass Effect lately, and like I think it was Pharos is the planet I got to, where like there's this colony and they're like being a like this guy like right off I just got off the ship and he goes up to me and says, we have some problems with Geth here. Maybe you could look into it. And I don't know if this is what's supposed to happen because it's been a while since I replayed the game. But all of a sudden, I stop the conversation, and like five Geth have shown up like right in front of me and start shooting the shit out of me. I nearly had a heart attack.
What's a geth? I
It's
guess
like it's
like
like a robot with like it's like a robot that looks kind of like Jar Jar Binks. It kind of looks like
uh,
weird battle droids.
okay. Oh, I was thinking it was maybe like the inhabitants of the planet or something. Yeah, because I'm aware of those games, but I know like nothing of them. So I just know they're like space games. But aside from that, I know nothing.
The only
But I
thing
think
that you need to know is the Rek'Nai Queen deserves to die.
those are definitely words you just said.
Yeah. Screw the Rek'Nai Queen.
I think I might have those in my maybe one of those games that I bought like at some point, but never played. Actually, it just looked at my Steam library and doesn't look like it. They're in there.
I thought for a second you said your Epstein library. I was like, what?
Oh no, man! Man, don't even fucking joke about that shit, man. Oh
Adam, do
God.
you have the Epstein list?
It'd be rad if I did, but I'm just glad you didn't say the other thing.
No, no, I'd bail you out, buddy. Don't worry.
Because everyone knows I don't travel. I definitely want to go.
Yeah, I hate the beach.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, actually, that'd be funny as shit. Because like, if you had the list, you could actually like just like slip it into the broadcast notes. Like, yeah, back to a different kind of creep. So the creeper in the comics, I mean, I think it's like some kind of weird like. I know the comics. There's this guy named Devlin that he is like working under, and he like kind of it's a convoluted like kind of story, and they're obviously kind of being very economical with how they want to kind of like bring like joke or the creeper into the fold here. But like, basically, it's kind of the same thing. He's got this like crazy persona. I compared him in my notes to the mask. You actually had a more apt one because you're like, oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
Freakazoid.
yeah. I say yeah. As soon as you started doing that, yeah, I think I just came out like a couple years before that. It definitely reminded me of a Freakazoid. Yeah. Runs around in underwear, freakazoid, chimpanzee.
If anything, like the creeper's walking around in underwear when he
Yeah,
gets like his costume later.
yeah. Once he's starts flipping around, yeah, and then for just like last episode, and think Matt or was it last episode or the one before with Mad Love? Yeah, same thing with that. Where as soon as they turn, they actually with Harley, they turn, and the first thing they do is, but at least this time he paid for it. So I was gonna say like you think like at this point like all the costume shops in Gotham would be closed down with all the supervillains going in and choosing their outfit and just fucking like not paying for it.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, like thrift stores must be like just like open up for like a split second and close down like within a week in Gotham.
Oh fuck! That's the third supervillain today, man. Like what the fuck, man? They're not paying for shit and they're scaring off all our clientele, man. So like I don't know how I can fucking run this place, man.
That actually explains the attitude of this store clerk so much. 'Cause
Oh
I
yeah.
distinctly remember when like this crazy guy walks in, like rictus grin, like bleached, well, not bleached, but like kind of yellowish skin, green hair, and like tattered clothes, and like he just like is like ruffling through the clothes, like all the customers go screaming out the door, and the lady behind the desk is just like, yeah, sure, whatever. He's like, what color do you think? It's like with your skin tone, I say green, and so he comes out with a like black and green speedo and feather boa, like a red feather boa on him. And this is like the creeper's design of the comics. So he she's just like, well, that'd be cash or credit. Oh, he put on a like Batman, a 66 Batman mask. I don't know why that was there, but why not? I'm sure Bruce has like smaller ways to like kind of market himself so he can get a little extra Bat gadget money. And so she's like, "I'll be paper or plastic," and he smashes the thing on the desk and says, "Plastic." She's like, "Ha ha."
It's like,
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
get the fuck out. And now let's do this so you can get the fuck out of here.
But that was the funniest thing, though, because like this is how Batman figures out that it's Jack Ryder.
Yeah.
To your point, Alfred calls him and says, "Excuse me, sir. I think you might like to know that someone just purchased a costume using Jack Ryder's credit card. The guy actually paid for it."
And I guess that goes to show like how like extra crazy he is if yeah, instead of stealing it, they actually paid for it.
Yeah. Also, before we move too far from this, we got a returning cameo from Evil Sherman's mom because Joker or Joe. I gotta keep like thinking he's Joker, the Creeper. Like all of a sudden, like yes, like thinking he's having like identity crisis, and he says like, "I better get some help." Goes to the window and like talk about Creeper. Like, peeps on this woman who's like changing in the washroom and he's just like, excuse me, I'm having a little bit of a, problem sorting out my sanity. She's like, ah, it's like, okay, I love you. Bye bye.
See you.
I mean, lady, we've seen the, demonic spawn that sired back in Batman in my basement. I'd like to think that Creeper is the lesser of two evils. But yeah, so like the Creeper basically says like my career is in the toilet because like look at my face, and so I'm gonna pull the plug on the Joker's show. The Joker's show is how he phrases it, and Batman's hauling us over to try and like hunt him down. Okay, so back at the Joker's hideout, this is where I would love to know the Helen Keller figure that was the censor board for this show because it started way back when they were in Fox and they did almost nothing. And it's like they're doing even less the closer that they're getting to the end of this series because this one takes the cream pie, pun intended.
I don't get it.
Joker goes into his hideout and he's like, Harley, where the hell are you? Somebody's stealing my act. Like somebody hears about like, somebody like looking like the Joker, like, going crazy around Gotham. And then inside the warehouse, he just hears Harley say, I gave the guys the night off, Puddin'. And she's got Puddin', all right. Harley comes out looking like, the stripper out of a cake and out of a giant cream pie. Did you see the video I sent you?
I started it, yeah. Then I saw that it was like,
And then you averted your
yeah,
eyes.
that was like, fuck this, yeah.
Yeah. For the record, people, it wasn't a triple X kind of video I sent him. It was this creepy, like, it's one of those things for like the early 2000s. I remember it's like ice cream lady, like, sitting with this, like, she's covered in like icing and like looking creepily at the camera and like got a big spoon on her. It is like soul disturbing. That is exactly what Harley's reminding me of. Look at that. It's supposed to be cutesy, like happy anniversary to you. Happy, like stop. This is what gets me into therapy.
Yeah, and the Joker was like having like none of it. Like it was like it wasn't even like
Even the Joker's like slack jawed, like, what the hell are you doing?
yeah, he's more like the what the fuck is this instead of being like, hey, this is sexy, yeah.
And then she throws her cherry at him. Yeah, she actually threw a cherry.
Or like kicks it at him, I think, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
the same difference, yeah.
And she's like, I gave the boys a night off. You want to come, have a taste of my cream pie? It'll have seconds. I'm like, what the hell, guys? The writers know exactly what they're doing. Roxy Rocket proved it. This is just confirming it. And yeah, it's like Joker's like, Harley, I'm really not in the mood. But if you really want to do something to cheer me up, and he throws her out because he always does. He's like, go find the lady, go find the guy who's stealing my aunt. And she gets thrown out, and like the, the hyenas are like licking the icing off her. And he just like takes a thing of icing and like puts it in his mouth. He's like, ugh, good girl, but nasty cook. And is that where we cut to the like bar on the docks?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because this is where like yeah
Yeah.
he's the Three
Yeah.
Stooges playing pool.
Yeah. It goes to the stack deck. Yeah. Yeah. With the where the three henchmen there, that are like the Curly and Mo stand-ins. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Mo guy's what do you want, creep? He's like creep? No, that's not it. I'm the Mr. Creepy. No, how about the Creeper?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's not much of a difference between creep and creeper. So like, it's like splitting hairs there, really, because he, yeah, for some reason didn't like creep, but creeper was fine.
Yeah. And he just like lets loose on these three thugs. Like they are built actually. Like these Three Stooges have been like working out, and he still like kicks their asses because I guess like he's so crazy that like he's just like a like ninja. And and then as like he's like basically saying like, "Where's the Joker? Tell me where the Joker is." And Harley's like she's cleaning herself up. She's like walking by. She's like, I spent all afternoon on that like pie. Nobody takes me seriously. Nobody appreciates Harley. And so as like Creeper's just like, where's the Joker? She's like, did somebody say Joker? And he turns and he is immediately smitten with her. This was the funniest bit, and I remember like seeing as a kid because like obviously like I recognized like Harley had a thing for the Joker. Like I understood that much dynamic as like a prepubescent teen watching this, but this was what was hilarious because this is theoretically the kind of person that Harley wants with the Joker. And she can't stand this guy.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. And meanwhile, he is absolutely like die hard for her. Like even like has like the what do you call it? Like the like the love lens, like rose colored glasses, like, oh mama. Actually, he said like hurt me, mama. I've been bad. And she's like, oh yeah, I'll hurt you, creep. And he's like, that's creeper. And she drops a crate on him.
Yeah, but I think that it goes to show like how like crazy this guy is if he actually has a thing for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always say like date the crazies because like it'll be, like a fun time. It's like it is until your heart is broken and, all your property.
Well, yeah, among other things, yeah.
Yeah. And so as like actually just as like she drops the crate on him is when Batman and Robin show up. I love Batman's line where he says, "We have to get him out of there," and Robin's like, "Got a mop."
Because this, because they end up breaking the crit away, and it was like a big like angel like
Yeah,
cement
there's an
thing. So.
actual statue in there.
Yeah, then so he's like, holy shit, he is dead. Yeah, then he like, yeah, then his like head like the head of it like pops off, and then like his head like pops out, and he's like, hey, yeah, I'm okay. So I was like, so was it like hollow then, or is it like, or is he just like, or is he like nigh invulnerable like the Tick?
I'm gonna say nigh invulnerable because like
Yeah,
we've seen like the cartoon kind of like kind of injuries here.
yeah.
But
So I was wondering what like what his like invulnerability level was with that, with saying that, because
I think when it comes to like the cartoon logic that they figure is the more Looney Tunes like the characters are, the more violent we can get with them.
yeah, yeah.
And so yeah, oh, what did he say? He's like, I gotta go find Harley. And oh yeah, he says like I like a girl who plays rough. And Robin says, but she tried to kill you. And Creeper says, you're young, you'll learn. That was such a good line.
Yeah, you'll figure it out eventually, kid.
What? You dated Clayface? I'm never
Why?
letting that go.
I didn't know it at the time. Like fuck, like fuck. I thought I was a kid.
I was Clayfished. Oh boy. So yeah, he goes like running after Harley and back of the Joker's hideout. Joker's breaking bad. He's like it looks like he's making crystal meth. And like she like bumps into him and like nearly like I guess he's like using like nitro or something because he like is just like like trying to like catch the beaker and like catches it the last second. He's like, you nearly blew us all to Tattahoochee or Chattahoochee. Well, I don't know where the hell
Yeah, yeah, I think it was Chattahoochee or something like that.
yeah where is Chattahoochee? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Rivers. Then the creeper like smashes his way through the wall. He's like, Harley, I'm home. And she's just like, get that guy away from me. And she's like, I'm not just gonna steal your act, Joker. I'm gonna steal your girl. She's like, I don't want nothing to do with you. And Joker's just like, oh, don't worry, Harley. I know you're a one-man loon. And he throws her away like she's like it's that little thing of like I think one he's feeling upstaged by the creeper, but also like he looks at Harley like a toy. Like I'm not like I don't like it when people what's the line from Moulin Rouge with the Duke where he's like, it's not that I'm a jealous man. I just don't like people touching my things.
I think I've only seen that the once, so like, I don't really remember much from that movie. But every time I think of Moulin Rouge, I think I start like thinking of about Chicago instead. And I'm like, I know that's not right because I immediately
I
think
can,
of like,
from a stylistic choice, I can understand why.
but I
'Cause
was like, yeah, I'm like, no, that's not right because I know the two leads, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Bridget Jones are in it. And I was like, I know that's not right. And then I'm like, I forget what the hell happens in that movie. So I need to watch it eventually again at some point, but it's not near the top of my list.
But yeah, so the creeper is like, at one point the creeper licks Harley's face like a puppy dog, and it's just
Ugh.
like, ah. And
It definitely dialed up the creep part of his name, yeah.
yeah, that they reinforced that brand pretty solid there.
Yeah.
And then the Joker, like, he pulls out that beaker. He's like, I'm getting sick and tired of you. How would you like an all expense paid trip to Metropolis on Air Nitro? Which I thought was a really good line.
Yeah.
Followed
I
up by
think
an even better line.
yeah, I think that was like what the only like the second like maybe second or third reference to Metropolis in this entire series.
Yeah. Well, except for the episode where he actually went to Metropolis, which we didn't do. But that's in the past now. So Robin's like again like looking around with Batman, like they got the binoculars and like a gargoyle. It's like I love where Robin's like, which way did he go? And then there's an explosion in the distance, and Batman's like, he went that way.
Yeah, I think I was just like thinking and saying like that way in my head, and then it was just like, hey, and the Batman was like that way, and I was like, yes, we actually thought the exact same thing.
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So yeah, they go to the Joker's hideout, which is a smoking ruin, and everybody's just kind of like, except for the creeper, who's just like almost like entirely unscathed. And he goes like to like get at Joker again, and so the Joker's just like we gotta get out of here, like this guy's crazy, and which is a hilarity in itself. And so he goes to get in the Joker mobile, which is like this like purple convertible. I actually back in like Joker's Wild, they had that with the casino episode. I think that's what he had.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and so what happened? Oh, the creeper got a hold of the Joker mobile instead. Harley gets a float that they have in the background. And the reason I remember the float is I'm like, that's It's a Small World.
It's a small world after all.
And so like they're driving off. The creeper's like, like kind of tailing behind them.
Yeah,
Batman,
because I think he like uses like the hood spring or whatever to send the Joker flying, right? I think it's how,
that's what it
how that
was.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I forgot about that part, but yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was a good touch.
yeah. Then like that is like driving away. I think like yeah, like Batman tries to grab like the cloth
Yeah.
top and it pulls it off or whatever. Yeah, so that's how they gets away. Yeah.
Yeah. And Batman pulls a T-1000 where he's like, hanging onto the back bumper. And this was a nice touch because those things that mechanics use for like getting underneath a car? Do you know
Yeah,
what
like
those are called?
the car jacks or whatever.
Well, not the car jacks, but like the things that they use like to slide underneath to look under the underbed of the car.
Oh, yeah, the skateboardy thing that
This,
Robin like ends up jumping on. Yeah.
yeah. Do you know
Uh,
what those are called?
no,
Creepers.
no, nice.
That's a nice touch. I like it when the writers are having a little bit of like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
wink to
yeah,
themselves.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. Because as Batman's like trying to hang on to the car, yeah, like Robin shoots off the grapple or whatever, and yeah, and then like jumps on that, and like he's like skateboarding like behind the car as Batman's
Like
like
water
holding on.
skiing, or traffic skiing. And yeah, there's this really good chase, like where like Batman's like stop, Ryder, you need help. It's like there is no Ryder, there's only the creeper. And meanwhile, Harley and Joker are like, get this guy off our ass. And yeah, so I think it like wound up like they ended up like kind of going haywire and like going into like a landfill or something.
Yeah, yeah, or something. Yeah, like I was right. It was either or I kind of look. I looked like I initially thought it was like a
Oh, that
construction hole, but like what they landed on, I was or what they were initially like or what they were standing on. He like initially says it's garbage, so I was confused as to what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at my notes now. So he shot missiles from the Joker mobile and like I guess hit the float. I'm like, you want Harley, but you're also willing to blow up her car with her in it? Okay, sure.
I think he does kind of showing that he doesn't really care about her that much, right? So,
So he is Harley's type. He's crazy and he doesn't care about it. Harley, you were a psychiatrist. Get some mental health therapy. Take Arkham seriously. And so yeah, like they catch up with him like the car's like, wedged in this like giant pile of garbage. I love when like the Joker like gets up to crawling out of the debris and like I think the creeper actually like kicked him off the mountain. Like basically like say, took Harley by the side of him and just kicked Joker right off. He's like, ah! Lands at Batman's feet. And Joker just kind of grabs like Batman's cape. He's just like, help me, he's a lunatic.
it's like, I wonder who that sounds like.
Yep. And yeah, like obviously like Harley like wants nothing to do with this guy. She's just gonna like, get him off. Like a very, very Pepe Le Pew here. Um and then I guess like as like a closing moment back at the apartment. Okay. Batman, it's something between Jack and Batman here. Like he's still in his Speedo. Like Batman doesn't have a blanket. Like this guy is like just sitting there on his couch in his Speedo, like basically in front of Batman and Robin, I might add. Like that's a little weird. And like doesn't have like a bathrobe or anything. Like he doesn't want to change of clothes because like I guess Batman quickly figured out a way to come up with like a chemical patch to like basically suppress the Reaper, the Creeper effects.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's like early 90s, like, or I guess it's late 90s now. Like medical technology, I didn't think it would be good enough for like for like a patch to hold off the creeper stuff. I would think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have expected like a little like little fucking RFID chip like put it into or something like that. It would do it instead of just like a poof like a skin patch.
yeah,
Because I would think like the adhesive on that would be good enough to stay on there 24/7, so they could be too way too easy to fall off.
yeah. Because he like used a sedative to like bring him home, and then I guess, he has this chemical patch to like return him to normal.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Jack's like, so you're telling me this patch is the only thing keeping me from going into a room at Arkham? And Batman says it's temporary. I'll need to make more. It's like, thanks, but with everything that happened, I kind of wish that I'd just dissolved in that vat. My career, and Batman says, is salvageable. Like, like nobody knows that you were the Creeper. They just
Except
know
for
that
us.
some crazy man. Yeah, except for us.
Yeah. So like, it will be actually be nice for once and not say anything.
I mean, look at Hunter S. Thompson, man. Like, gonzo journalism's the thing. Like, we can't stay here. It's backcountry. Zing! Every once in a while, you land the plane. Yes. So Batman says, you have to leave the patch on, otherwise, like, like the creeper will come back. And he says, like, just like, take this as like a sign to, get yourself some, help, and, like you could have a normal life. So he and Robin, like swing away. And then Ryder's just like, stupid little piece of cotton. What's the worst that could happen if I take it off? What's the worst that could happen? You literally said you wish that you had just died in the chemical vat. And what does he do? It's like anybody with a scab. I have to start picking at it. And he rips
I,
it off.
or starts taking it off. Yeah, then he's like, you can hear him as like the camera's like outside like the place. Yeah, you just start. I think his voice is like turning into the creeper voice or
No!
whatever. Yeah. So, so what would you give this episode out of five Joker ripoff origins?
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because, like, I can tell based on the production notes and like kind of how they were kind of, how do we give this character like a good adaptation and also not have to be like, weighed down by so much backstory? How do we get the creeper like right in the heat of the action and like, keep it entertaining? And it is one of my childhood memories from the show. Once again, the censors, like, between Trump's PR guy and the censors, what talk about like the easiest job in the world to get paid for doing nothing. Um, but yeah, that's an aside. Like, otherwise, like, it was a fun episode. It's Joker once again. Well, how do you screw with the Joker? Somebody trying to get in on his act.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 as well. It was my first like real introduction to this character and stuff, and it was a decent introduction and stuff. So yeah, so I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 as well. But as I said, folks, thanks for joining us joining us this week in the Batcave to hear us talk about Batman at the animated series. Next week's episode will be our final episode with Judgment Day. So you can follow us on Twitter/X at Beyond Backcast, on Instagram at Beyond the Backcast. We are on YouTube now at youtube.com/ at Beyond the Backcast. Check us out there. Give us a review, subscribe on there, or wherever you find your podcast at Beyond the Backcast. That definitely help us out. And where can we find you on the internet, Brayden?
You can find me on my podcast, Fandom and Folklore, where we talk about fantasy movies and TV shows and the fandoms that follow them. And if you want to find out more about Beyond the Backcast, go to our Instagram, Beyond the Backcast, click on our link tree, and you will have a link to our Discord, the Batcave.
Yes, and you can follow me on Instagram at Stump Chunkman. That is my personal account there. And as I said, thanks for joining us in the Batcave to hear us talk about Batman, the animated series. Goodbye, good chums. Kapow.